Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. It's your girl Nate and the fam, and we are back again with another video. If you are new here, go ahead and hit that subscribe button right now and drop it in the comments below that you are new, so we can welcome you. Okay, y'all, as y'all can see by that title, you already know what we're talking about today. So let's get straight into the story. June 13th. Yes, June 13th. I had the app on my phone, the pregnancy app on my phone or whatever. And it show you like how far along you are and stuff like that. So I woke up on June 13th. I'm like, okay, today I'm exactly 39 weeks. So I had already had a feeling that she was gonna come. So I'm just like, so I woke up, I told her that, I said, I feel like the baby gonna come today. And then he didn't think none of it. I didn't think none of it either. So, we just went on about it. I ended up coming home that day. So I don't even remember what time it was. I think it was like around 2 or 3 p.m. I'm like, well, I'm having like symptoms, like contractions. Like, I'm gonna try to pull up the messages, but yeah, I should be able to pull up the messages, and I'm gonna like put them on the side. But I had told him, I'm like, well, I think like I know they contractions, but they not how they supposed to be, to where when you go to the hospital, like I think they say like when they like 5 minutes apart, and they was never like hitting 5 minutes apart. It was always like 7-8 minutes apart. So I was like, okay, I'm just gonna wait it out, because I don't want to go to the hospital and get sent home, y'all. So okay, time go on. Like they getting like more intense, but it's still not hitting that mark. He's still not hitting that mark to where it's like, Janae, you need to get up and go to the hospital. So I just stuck it out, and then like I got to the point where I could not. I'm like, I texted him. I said, I think I called him or I texted him. I'm not sure, but I will put the messages somewhere over here. But I texted him. I'm like, I think the baby finna come. Like, and I think he had to go to work. And I was telling him like, I don't think you should go to work because I think the baby gonna come. So anyway, so fast forward, it's like 8 p.m. by this time. I'm still at the house. So I'm like, okay, now the contractions, they come in close together. So I was like, so I told him to come get us so we could go to the hospital, because as y'all know, we don't live together anymore. Just I spoke on that in my other video. I'll put the card up here somewhere so y'all can click on that and go watch that. So if y'all don't know what's going on in our life, y'all can find that out by clicking the link up there. So yeah, so I'm like, yeah, I think the baby's gonna come, da da da. He said, okay, I'm on my way, da da da. And mind you, he's 40 minutes away from us. So I'm like, by that time, it's like, okay. I went downstairs, I told my grandma, I said, Grandma, don't panic, but I think the baby coming, Ken on his way, but like, don't panic, da da da, basically, da da. So then at 9:41, my water broke, like, and I never experienced that. Like with Nayani, my water did not break at all. So it was like, oh my God, like she really about to come out. So y'all, and then it's like when your water break, it feel like, I don't even know, like that was my first time experiencing it, because like it was just like so weird. I feel like you peed on yourself, but you didn't like pee physically, like bless you baby, bless the baby. So like it feel like liquid just coming out, like ugh. But yes, y'all, my water broke for the first time. So is it okay? Are you getting irritated? Yes, my water broke, so I called. That's when I called him. I said, "Yeah, my water just broke. You need to hurry up." Okay, I'm 20 minutes away. I'm okay. So at this point, I'm not nervous because I've seen like, or like I used to, you know, I watch YouTube videos. I'm on YouTube. So I'm like, okay, the baby not gonna come out, like she's not gonna come out, because when people water break, the baby don't come instantly in some cases. But in my case, y'all, she came out. But she didn't, of course she didn't. Okay, so let me get back to the story. Y'all, I'm a rambler. I am a rambler. Okay, so, yeah, so I'm like, Kim, my water broke. You need to hurry up. So then I told my grandma, I'm like, my water just broke. And she was like, where you at? Where you at? We finna go to the hospital right now. My grandma don't play. I love my grandma. But she was like, where you at? We finna go to the hospital right now. And me, I wanted to have the baby at a certain hospital. The hospital that I had her at, wanted to have her at, well, it's the same hospital, but it's like 25 minutes away. So mind you, he's 20 minutes away, and by the time when he gets to me, we still have to drive another 25 minutes. So it was bound for something to happen. So anyways, fast forward, he get here, y'all, when I tell y'all, them contractions ain't no joke. And it's so crazy because like the whole time in the house, I was having contractions, but they didn't get worse until I got in the car, y'all. So he got here, I got in the car, y'all. I was waiting for him at the door, like literally. Bless you. Are you okay? I was waiting for him at the door, literally. As soon as he pulled up, I was already in the driveway. So then, y'all, we had to get the car seat out the box. And it's so crazy because I just had my baby shower 2 days before I went into labor. 2 days. So she waited for my baby shower, which I'm so grateful for. So we had to get the what's the matter? You want your toy? So y'all, we had to get the car. Well, he got there. I was already in the car going through contractions, y'all. So he had to get the car seat out of my car and out of the box because like we literally just had the baby shower. So my car was still filled up with stuff. His trunk still had some stuff in it. So anyways, we ended up getting the car seat, and y'all, I'm in the front seat going through it. Going through it. So anyways, we ended up leaving. Like we ended up pulling off or whatever. Y'all, when I tell y'all, I felt every single bump. And that did not make it any better. Like it was like a movie. So anyways, okay, we in the car, we speeding. I wish I could have recorded. Like it did cross my mind while I was going through it, but I'm like, you know what, even if I just move, like the slightest move, it just hurts. Like it hurts. Like she's right here whole time, like she was really right there and I didn't know. So we speeding. So we get to New Lenox. We in New Lenox. Why we get pulled over by the police? Y'all, we got pulled over by the police. So we got pulled over by the police. I still can't believe that to this day. Like I feel like that whole day was like just a movie scene. Like somebody was just recording my life. So we got pulled over by the police. Before we even get to that part, as we're driving down the street, we see the police in the, okay, we're going this way. The police is coming this way. We see them on the other side of the street, and we both know that Ken speeding. So we already like, okay, he finna turn his lights on. And so I'm trying to brace myself to like not push this baby out because like she's literally right there. And so the police, he comes to the car. I'm like, can we like, I'm in labor. Like, can we please go? Like, can you do something? Da, da, da. So basically, he's like, do you want me to call the ambulance? Do you want me to call the ambulance? No, I said no. Can we just go to the hospital? Like, I'm in labor. Can like you see, like she's in labor. Da, da, da. He was trying to be calm, you know, cause you know how police is nowadays. So like he's like, yeah, she's in labor. Da, da, da. And I'm like, he's steady asking, do you first he said, well, are you having contractions or something like that? He said something like, are you having contractions? He said, are you having contractions? Da, 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 da. I said, the baby is about to come out right now. Like, she's about to come out. And then that's when he asked, do you want me to call the ambulance? No, we already in the car. What are they gonna, they're gonna take time to get here when we could just have, we're literally 5 to 7 minutes from the hospital. So, long story short, he ended up going back to his car. And he was like, I think we had to wait for a little bit. Then he came back or something. And he was like, okay, follow me. Da, da, da. I'm gonna escort you guys to the hospital. Y'all, I was so blue, like, because like you see I'm in labor, like you hear me going through like that really like blew me, like. And then me and Ken started arguing in the car because it was, I'm not even gonna say that, like, but we started arguing in the car because he asking me to do something and I can't move, like I can't do nothing. So we had got into an argument in the car, and I'm just like, after I had the baby, I'm like, you lucky that I was in all of that pain because I couldn't say nothing. Like I wanted to really like treat him so bad, but I couldn't even talk. Like I could not talk in labor the whole time. So anyways, the police, I be flipping, but y'all understand. If y'all listen and y'all understand. So the police ended up escorting us to the hospital. Y'all, like I said, every bump, everything, every stop, every turn, I feel it. Like I feel it. So then we literally get to the ambulance bay. You know, like when the ambulance pull up to the emergency side, we literally get right there, y'all. And I kid you not, I stood up. First of all, let me rewind a little bit. So as the hospital is like in front of us and we turn in the corner to turn in, I started to pull my pants down. Like it was just an instinct. Like it wasn't even like I'm about to do this. It's just, I just did it. So I pulled my pants down. Ken trying to pull my pants up. I'm just like, no, like move, like don't touch me, like back up, because I like she's about to come. So we literally, after we turned into the hospital, we then turned into the ambulance bay, and that's when I stood up. My shoulders was back on the seat like this, and my butt was up. I stood up and I just started pushing. Like I couldn't even control it. Like I couldn't stop myself. I couldn't do anything. I stood up and I pushed like 3 times. I pushed, and she was out. Like everything was just out on the seat. Everything. So let me go back. Okay, so we pull up to the ambulance bay. Ken, he get out the car. He whole time the police is still behind us. He get out the car too. So Ken gets out the car and he's talking to the paramedics, because by then no doctors, like nobody knew we were outside. Nobody knew where we were there besides the people that was in the ambulance. So they rushed over because Ken telling them like, she having a baby, but they thinking like I'm just in labor and I kind of like need help, but I'm actually pushing her out. Like, so then they come over there, and I remember this. I don't know if it was a boy or a girl. I believe it was, I'm not trying to do that. I don't, anyways, I was pushing, and like basically they just caught the baby. Like, I'm saying the baby like she not my baby, but I couldn't stop myself from pushing or anything, and I pushed her out right there in the car. Like, everything was just on the seat. Everything like was on the seat. So then I'm like, okay, so I pushed her out. I forgot. It's like when I pushed her out, I could see Ken out the back window, but like he wasn't right there. Like I was in the front seat, and then it was like 2 paramedics inside the car door, and Ken was like pushed off to the back side, so I could like see him out the corner of my eye, and the police was still back there. And so yeah, that was that. And so then they had ended up bringing me. Oh, y'all, so then after that, while all the doctors and all the nurses come outside, I done already pushed the baby out. So then they ended up bringing like a little bed stretcher type of thing. So I had to lay there and push the placenta out. Like, I did all of this outside. Like, literally, I did all of this outside. So yeah, that's like how Kazari got here. It's like, I would never forget that day. Like, I remember it so vividly in my memories. Like, I remember it like it was yesterday. Like, and now she's sitting here, 4 months old. 4 months old. 4 months old. So yes, y'all, that was the birth of Kazari. It was so crazy. I'll never forget it in my life. Thank you guys for watching. Say bye-bye. Zuzu. Zuzu. Hi.